Today we're gonna shoot the long Colt, the brand new lever action.
Now what we have here is a Uberti 1873 replica Winchester. Case hardened. Basically this was the gun that kind of evolved after the 1866 Yellow Boy, and then the previous gun to that was the Henry. And this is kind of the side loading gate, lever action, magazine tube, inside magazine tube, just standard replica made by Uberti out of Italy, but it's basically an 1873 Winchester. So here. We're going to be shooting this model 1873 Uberti Winchester. We're going to be shooting at about 13 yards here, which is kind of a long shot for cowboy, which I do shoot cowboy action. A lot of our rifle targets are somewhat closer than that, but this is a good average distance for cowboy action distance. So. And you can see how that ejection port, when that brings that round up, it actually is an elevator. So it lifts that next round up, and then the bolt's going to come forward. If it was a live rounder, it's going to push that round into the chamber. And then obviously when you lever it, and it doesn't actually have an ejector, this elevator just throws the shell up in the air. It literally pushes it out versus hooking it out like with a standard lever action or a modern gun. So we got a pretty good group here. Not a tremendously great group, probably about a 3-inch group, but definitely very, very tight for that gun. I mean, that gun's probably not an attack driver, but definitely a good group for a semi-supported shooting position. And we'll probably put some rounds in this one next, and when I'll actually stand and shoot, and kind of where I would actually shoot in cowboy. Okay, and I'm going to leave it. This is the way you'd walk around with your gun when you're shooting cowboy action. You always leave the action open, barrel points to the sky. And when you get to this case, this was a loading table. I would be setting my gun down here on the loading table. You close the action, release the hammer, and then you're going to put your rounds in. Normally in cowboy, I'd be loading 10 in the rifle, but for practice here, I'm just going to be shooting another 4 rounds. But normally we put 10 in the rifle, and then if I had my single action pistols here, we'd be shooting. We'd be also putting 5 rounds in each of the pistols. But for today, I'm just going to shoot. Well, actually, I'm going to shoot 4 rounds. We're going to do 4 rounds. This time, I'm going to do standing, like I would stand, like I was normally shooting in cowboy. And then I'm going to pick the gun up again. We always carry the guns like this. When we go to the different tables that we shoot from, we always carry the gun up like this when the range is cold. So I'm going to put it up here. It should be open. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna pick it up. If this was cowboy, you can actually pick it up from the ground. If it's not dirty or damaged, you can actually put it in and shoot that round over. It's a new rule with SAS and cover execute. That should be. Unless I threw one, but I think they're all there.
I like this group. It's very nice. Look at that. About what?
That's probably a half inch or maybe
half inch, yeah.
Or they might like 3/4 or a half inch. That is probably.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I did have one over here though.
I'm gonna buy you a.
I think my last one I threw.
Oh,
in
you're
here
right.
I was
you
talking.
shot 4.
Yeah.
So
I
you got
talking,
3 in and then 1 out.
there. I was talking in the end there, and I probably lost that one a little bit over there, but still very good there. Very good there.